Hey chat, you know what would help me? We're 11 minutes into the stream and I just turned on my microphone. I'm doing good, TV Static. That explains why absolutely nobody was responding to anything I said. All right. I still don't know what I want to do there. Professional streamer, by the way. Also, I finally have a reliable way of turning on and off the, what's it called? The TikTok stream. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get kind of out to there. So I can get up to here. And then I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to do. Like, I don't know if I'm supposed to put my left hand up, reach down, and then reach back up, and then go for the top, or what? You mean what's new with the technology, or just what's going on with my life? Because I think the quality is a lot better now. And I've been working really hard to get the quality this good. This blue climb doesn't have a rating. That's fun. Okay, how do I want to do this part? Because I can get to there pretty consistently. Now, like, the cheese boy in me says just dino for the top. And I probably could do that to complete the climb. But that's a long fall without a pad. Honestly, it doesn't sound very fun. Well, what's new is I can now control the volume like this. So I can say like volume. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Echo, volume down. So that way you can reduce the audio level if you want. And there is a minimum to how low it can go. Oh shit. But that should give you a little bit more control over like what you're listening to and how ear rapey it gets. You can always just exclamation skip as well. So like this portion I get, I'm so stuck there. I don't know what to do. Like genuinely, I just lost. By the way, TikTok viewers, I see you in there. The commands don't work because TikTok Studio doesn't let me control anything about the studio with bots. So there's unfortunately no way for me to reduce your audio using the bots. I just kind of have to set it at the beginning and hope it's good enough. By the way, are there any good rock climbers who know what I'm doing wrong? It might be right pinch, left hand down, move your feet, left hand back, maybe? Let me see if that works real quick. So let's say you're Left hand is here. No, it's not gonna work. That big hold is not a jug. It's actually a really shitty hold. TV static, if you type, TikTok sees you. So be cool. I do have some content filtering on though. Whew. Just so that, dude, I'm terrified of like trolls coming into my stream and finding ways to use the text to speech. Like it's completely paranoia. Because I know how I coded the text to speech. It cannot escape into the live. But I'm just worried about people finding like, you know, hello, my name is Nick. And then like a growling emoji so that the text to speech says the word. But, and it's like, even though I do a ton of like, I know exactly how the audio pipeline works. And I know you guys cannot hear the same text to speech that I can hear. I'm just freaking paranoid that somehow it's getting to the microphone or something unpredictable is happening. So I can do this. Nope, you just pop off. Oh, damn it. I'm so stuck on this. I don't know what to do for that move. Yeah, I agree. But like, people might see, you know, me just listening and not, it looks like I'm not interacting with chat, especially if I'm not responding. So they might think it's an unmoderated stream and go crazy. I don't know. I just grew up in like the 2014, 2015 Twitch days. And that was some Wild West behavior with chats. Man, I'm legitimately stuck on this. I don't know what to do. And it's not like an issue of just stretch out your wrists and pinch harder. I legitimately don't know what to do. That one hold might just be a strength check that I can't clear. It might be, are you strong enough to hold that shitty hold? It might also be, actually, now that I'm looking at it, no, this would be a really high foot. Because I already have a foot up here. Because like there is a climb over there that's basically a, are you strong enough check? And I'm not strong enough for that one. So here, I'll show you. All the climbs at Alpenglow are rated with a 3-grade band like this. So V3 to V5. This one is probably, I thought it would be a V4, but it's probably a V5 if I had to guess. Just because if it was a V4, I would have done it by now. Like, not to be cocky, but I'm a decent climber. I shouldn't be struggling this hard on a V4. Like V5 is kind of my ceiling. And this is my second day trying this one climb. And I've been trying this one climb for most of the stream today. So it's not like I'm slacking or anything. Somebody with a worm emoji said this isn't fishing in TikTok. They're not wrong. Okay. Just so you guys know, fishing in Central Oregon during the winter is awful. Oh, I'm getting a work call. Let's see if it's important. I'll just text them. What's up? If it's important, they'll text me. Next longer stream. Here, let me show you guys something. While I'm resting my wrists and my tendons. This little device down here, by the way, that's the antenna. But this device here is the thing that controls the stream. I really don't want to touch it because it's like, you guys can see it's like literally an exposed motherboard. So, it's very much not waterproof. So I do need a way to waterproof it before this weekend if I want to stream this weekend because it's going to rain. And I really don't want to lose. I should really back up everything on that stupid device before I actually lose it. I'll do that tonight. But if I can figure out a waterproofing thing and I can do something fun, I'll probably be live over the weekend. I just don't want to make any sort of promises that I can't keep. But especially now with the new audio encoder, I'll be able to do some pretty cool things. Like here, you know what? TikTok's coming on an adventure. TikTok didn't sign up for this, but they're coming with me. Here, I'm gonna go move this around. You remember those previous testing streams where I would like walk through trees and then everything would crash? I want to know how bad that song was that you had to skip it. There's some bangers in that playlist and there's some definite not bangers. But remember how during the climbing stream, anytime I would go around trees, it would like kind of freeze and static and glitch out? What we're gonna do is we're gonna go around some trees. And what I'm hoping for is I'm hoping I have absolutely no packet loss. Now, there is a chance that it's not coded right. And as soon as I do this, everything's gonna fall apart, but the stream is self-healing still. That was something I spent a lot of time on last night. Okay, so what we're gonna do is satellite that's off underneath. I did some testing yesterday with a big frying pan. I was able to completely I dropped the microphone. Luckily I have backups. Can you let me know if there's any audio glitches besides the fact that I dropped my microphone? All right, let's go look for the microphone. All right, we're on searching duty now. Do-do, do-do. When I get close to my microphone, you're gonna hear two copies of me. Where is the microphone? Hello, hello. Where is the mic? Oh God, it's not here. Oh, there it is. All right, I turned off the other one. By the way, is the picture and video stable as I walk around these trees? Because again, we're just passing by big, tall, satellite blocking trees. And if I coded everything correctly, that shouldn't even affect the quality of the stream. By the way, some turbo dickhead let their dog poop in there. Like in the... Some asshole let their dog poop in those wood chips yesterday, and I landed in it, and that's why I had to end the stream early. I tried not saying anything because I was pissed, dude. I knew as soon as I started talking about it, I would just rip into that guy. I was not a happy camper. That was such a dirtbag move. On the bright side, I got to work remotely for the rest of the day. Okay. I don't know. It looks like a good spot to let a dog poop if you're just the most fucked up dude. It's like, hey, Adam. Adam says, I don't think we can hear you. I really hope TikTok can. Oh my God, I know why TikTok can't hear me. That's why everyone's leaving. I'm not porting the sound because I'm using a new audio device. So SRT audio should be monitor and output. All right, TikTok should be able to hear me now. That's embarrassing. Yeah, there it goes. Adam's a fucking legend, though. Yeah, so TikTok. There we go. We can hear you now. Adam, you're a hero. You saved the TikTok stream, unironically. I don't remember if I already did this V3, but we'll give it another shot. So I have a new way of stabilizing the audio, which means I have to pipe a different audio stream into TikTok. Oh, this is just a freaking strength check. That is a sub-peak of South Sister called Mary's Peak, which is on the way to the summit. It's a really nice detour. Yeah, so like the cringe part about Alpenglow is that route I just did has the same rating as the one I was struggling for the entire rest of the day. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Damn it. Why did they put the top holes all the way over here? There we go. Nice. All right. I think TikTok finally has something worth watching, and I'm only going to be live for another 6 minutes. If it makes you feel better, TikTok, the first 11 minutes of the YouTube stream, I was talking to chat, but my microphone was off. So YouTube chat couldn't hear me either. It's been a learning experience day. Let me put it that way. All right, where's the dog poop? You know, I'm not even gonna deal with this goddamn pit. All right. The fuck was that? What was that sound? Did something crash on my computer? What might crash on my computer? Let me look. Go test. Yeah, I know there's like a 9-second delay. Oh, that's cringe. What's the bot called? What's the command called? It's like exclamation reconnect bots, please. CMD list. What's it called? Start stream. Nice reset. Damn, I don't have that as my defaults. Oh well. Here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna restart the Java bot, which may cause some issues. Just a warning. I know the Java bot really doesn't like to be restarted like this. Run. Okay, good. By the way, the Java bot's just going to randomly start skipping music now and turning the volume down. It's going to have a moment. It's going to replay its chat effectively. So that's kind of how it gets back to where it was with all of the edits to the stream to keep everything in sync. But I will admit it is a little annoying at the very beginning while it resets itself. Also, I have no idea why that last message just made it give up hope on life. All right, so this is the third to the last V5 I have to do. This black one here. Yeah. But now it should be back. So what makes this, here, let's talk about this route. By the way, TV Static, can you just confirm that everything's going well? Because sometimes it freaks out when we redo this. But what makes this hard, so it's another V3 to V5, is that hold right there is horrendous. All of the other holds, they're at good angles where you can pull in, not that one. That one right there sucks. And that one right there sucks at a point where I swear to God, if that's dog poop on the hold, I'm gonna rage quit. Jesus Christ. What is wrong with people? Anyway. That's what makes that climb hard. So what you're gonna see what you're gonna see is essentially me get to the same spot time and time again until one time I get past it, and then I'm gonna finish the route. No, Teddy, this isn't Smith Rock, this is Alpenglow. But it's basically Smith Rock. Okay. Okay, so that's like the first. Nope, don't pop off. Then I gotta get to here. Once I get to there, I gotta pop my left hand up and catch it and try that one stupid freaking move again and again until I get it. Bro, we ain't sniffing shit. Don't even start with me. This is also like my third day in a row of bouldering. So I'm gonna have to be really nice to my tendons and make sure I don't accidentally hurt them. By the way, this is actually a pretty cool picture for the background. Hang on. You guys see something sick? So you guys see this, like this nice backdrop? I made this command where, hang on, let me frame it properly. You're actually gonna see the update happen before you hear this explanation. I can grab a picture of it, and then straight from my phone, I can send it to my computer, and it'll know on that, like while I'm streaming, if it receives a photo here, that's supposed to be the background for the stream. So it'll update the stream background to that. There's like, I don't need to type anything or any commands or anything. I just send the photo over and boom, it updates. I should also get some music for me. You guys got to listen to, what's it called? Copyright-free RuneScape music. And I get to listen to the good stuff. Streamer privilege. Oh, God damn it. This climb sucks. This climb's stupid. Exactly. You can see why I saved it for one of the last ones. Yeah, Adam, this stream bot's actually over-engineered to hell. The funny thing is, like, coding that only took about 10 to 15 minutes. But here, let me show you something. The fact that I have crystal clear voice off a satellite connection in the middle of trees. I don't think I point this out enough. This should not be possible. I don't think I brag about it enough. That took, so I've been trying to work on that for about a year now. And I think I'm getting super close. Let's try this. There we go, that's more reliable. God, I hate that hold so much. I basically locked myself in the room for the last 3 weeks. I haven't made any videos. I haven't edited any YouTube clips. Like, I get home at 6 p.m. from work and I'd work on it until like 9. You know what the breakthrough was, Adam? This is going to sound insane, but the reason it took me so long is because the protocol I'm using calculates everything in milliseconds except for the timing. And the reason I couldn't figure it out was because I kept reviewing the protocol docs about how to sync up things, and I'm like, I'm doing everything right. And then last night, while reviewing the docs again, just in like a moment of pure insanity, I reread one of the protocols, the one that syncs everything together, and it's in microseconds, not milliseconds. And I must have read that one sentence dozens of times in passing, and my brain just filled in milliseconds, 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 because everything in programming is either milliseconds or nanoseconds. You're either talking in terms of clock cycles on the CPU, or you're talking in terms of epoch. And it never occurred to me that one of these might be different. And once I figured that out, it opened the, God damn it, I hate this climb. It really opened the door. This one's also just a strength test. And like on one hand, it's kind of obnoxious that I could have figured this out, what's it called, months ago if I had just read that one sentence cleaner. But on the other hand, I'm so happy I finally read that sentence correctly. Okay, no, it's just my headphones that are cooked. Okay, good. Yeah, but so I was finally able to implement the code that I knew I needed to implement. Like, I knew conceptually what I needed to do for a few months now, and I kept misreading the documents. Well, the problem is there's still a pretty major bug that I haven't been able to fix, and it's caused, I know what causes it. Like, I know what causes it at the it's a decompiler bug. And I can't really say what the bug is without giving away how I'm doing this. But it causes the stream to disconnect for exactly 18 seconds and reconnect. So one of the other fun things about this is this stream, I call it self-healing. What I'm essentially doing is detecting corrupted packets and re-encoding them. So if there's any like jitters in the, like if any, what's it called, video frames get messed up, it doesn't propagate through the rest of the video like a typical RTMP source would. But there's a bug where, again, I can't say the specifics, it causes that portion of the code to crash and restart and reconnect after 18 seconds. And it's obnoxious because it is possible to trigger this bug with the kind of usage I want to do in the future. And it would be just really weird. Like, people are going to think the stream died because it's going to it's suddenly going to stop. It's going to go black. and the video is going to be gone, and they're going to think like, oh fuck, what happened to Michael? And then 18 seconds later I'll be back. But that 18 seconds of nothing is enough time for a lot of viewers to just leave onto something more interesting. All right, chat, my fingers are done. My fingers are cooked. Here, I'll take you up one of these climbs so you can see the top. I'm so tempted to just throw the camera up there. This might look a little weird, but we're gonna do it for a victory lap. I'm gonna go far away from what looks to be the dog poop holds, because I'm not getting dog poop on me again. But I also don't want to do a super easy climb. There's a good mix. This red one looks nice. So kind of the idea is we're going to come up to here, and then I'm going to swing my feet around to the other side and probably target this hold here. See this hole? And then I'll be able to move my hands up to the top. You're not going to get a super good view because I'm going to strap you to my chest while I do it. It should be a decent view. It'll at least be a good view when we're done. Actually, that doesn't want me to do this because that doesn't work. Does it want me to come here? No. Hang on, let's think about this. It could actually, it maybe wants my, probably wants my right hand there now that I think about it. No, that doesn't work either. Huh. Okay, I'm totally misreading this problem. Like the degenerate in me wants to just go jump up to it. Or does it want me to use these holds somehow? Like, does it actually want me to come here and use these lower holds? Probably not. Like, it's definitely, it wants me to walk up. Yeah, whatever. I'll try something. Just standing on the bottom ain't figuring it out. Okay, we're getting dangerously close to the dog poop. I don't remember exactly where it was. Huh. It's like, let's go with this. Let's have some fun. Oh, this one looks nice on the hands. Help if I had chalk though. So, guys, I'm struggling on the low grade climb. That's how I know it's time to turn it in. Hey Manners, how's it going? It's definitely a hug the erect climb. I hate this one so much. It's like I know what to do, I'm just not holding it. Or maybe I don't know what to do. Maybe it's actually like this. I'm just doing it totally wrong. Oh yeah, that's way easier. That's so much easier, chat. Is there any other? There's got to be more holes, right? No, just hug and pray. All right, I guess we're doing a hug and pray climb. Chat, I'm currently getting kicked by my ass kicked by an easy climb, and I don't like it. It's like that didn't count. There we go. It is kind of cool that Ben just lets you do this totally for free. No parking fee, no membership. Just climbing. All right. Well, I'm going to be honest. I feel that this live was extremely successful compared to previous ones. There's deer over there. I don't know if you'll be able to see them. Look by the train tracks, chat. Look really closely. Do you see the little movement? Oh, there they go. They're going over the train tracks. We are up. All right. But in all seriousness, I do actually have to get back to work because I do have a real job. It's a real bummer sometimes. One of these days I'll make talk in a chat a job. I'm just kidding. I don't think I'll ever stop working a 9 to 5 unless I can turn this into like a 9 to 5 with structure and shit. But that's not the right button. This is the right button. Go turn off TikTok first. So, thank you very much for joining me, TikTok. Thank you very much, Adam, actual MVP of the TikTok stream, for telling me that my microphone was muted. Absolute king mentality. And I'll see you guys probably not tomorrow because it's going to rain, but hopefully Saturday. And I'll really try to make Sunday early afternoon work because Charlie's available to do something fun. Until then, thanks for joining. And as soon as the hand moves across the screen, the stream is going to end.